The 2025 Toyota Crown, a sedan that I am really fond of and I really enjoyed driving it. When I tested the XLE model, it was a quiet, refined, and clean driving experience, and because it's a hybrid, it gets amazing fuel economy. So let's go ahead and let's talk about what's new for the 2025 model year. Then towards the end, I will share with you how you can take nearly $6,000 off the MSRP of a 2024 Crown. Okay, let's get started. So the Nightshade is going to be what's new for the 2025 model year. So we have 3 trim levels to choose from. We have the XLE, the Limited, and then we have the Nightshade and the Platinum at the top. So the Nightshade is going to be built upon the Limited trim level, and it's going to be available in 2 colors, the Storm Cloud and in black. And as the name would suggest, you're going to get a lot of black accents on the exterior, and it does look pretty sharp. I'm definitely a fan of how this Nightshade looks, because otherwise the Crown is kind of a weird looking car, especially in the rear end. So darker colors and things like this Nightshade package really makes it look a little bit sharper. But what I'm not a huge fan of is the 21-inch wheels, which you're going to get with the Nightshade. The XLE and the Limited, they both come with 19-inch wheels, and when I tested the XLE model, it rode really nice, so I wouldn't want to chance it and get larger wheels and potentially ruin the ride quality. But something I really like is we have a lot of great new standard features across the board. Even the base model XLE is now going to come standard with heated and ventilated front seats, along with heated rear seats and a heated steering wheel. All of this will come standard. So even before the XLE model was well equipped, now for 2025, it's really a no-brainer. Save the money, stick with the XLE. And just so you know, the XLE, Limited, and Nightshade, they're all going to utilize a more regular hybrid powertrain with the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with 2 electric motors, made it to a eCVT transmission to generate 236 horsepower. The vehicle felt very effortless to drive when I tested it, so I was satisfied with that horsepower figure, and this powertrain should be getting 42 in the city, 41 out on the highway. And yes, you can utilize regular fuel. 0 to 60 is about 7.6 seconds according to Toyota, and you do get all-wheel drive as standard. So yeah, this is a really underrated product. You're getting a lot for your money here. You know, a all-wheel drive hybrid vehicle with plenty of great features. The car is made in Japan. The interior space felt really solid. But if you want to overpay for this, you can get the Platinum model, which comes with a Hybrid Max powertrain with a turbocharged 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine with, again, 2 electric motors. And this time we have a 6-speed automatic transmission. This is going to give you a combined 340 horsepower and 400 pounds-feet of torque, but your fuel economy drops drastically when you go with the Crown Platinum. You only get 29 city, 32 out on the highway, which still isn't bad considering the performance and the power. Toyota claims that the Hybrid Max Crown can do 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds, so almost 2 seconds quicker than the standard hybrid model, but I would still opt for the regular hybrid powertrain because it utilizes a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. The power was still good out on the streets, and the powertrain was also very quiet. But those of you interested in the Platinum, it's going to come with a heads-up display, rear wheel steering, a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, as well as a hands-free power trunk. Platinum is also going to come exclusively with 21-inch wheels, so that's another reason why I'm not a huge fan of the Platinum. And all of the Toyota Crowns are going to come with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 as standard with blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. So that is great to see, and the Toyota safety features work extremely well. But if you do opt for the Platinum model, you will also get a 360 camera, which you do not get with the other trim levels. And the XLE model, it's going to come standard with a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster along with a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen with wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay. You're also going to get a wireless charging pad. So once again, all great things to see, but there is one reason why you might want to upgrade to the Limited, and that's if you love your music, because The XLE comes standard with a 6-speaker audio system, whereas the limited trim level, you get the 11-speaker JBL audio system. And for once, the new JBLs in these new Toyota products, they do sound really good. The 6-speaker is okay, but obviously if you love your music, JBL is the way to go. Anyway, the new XLE, it's going to start at about $42,500, limited about $47,000, Nightshade close to $50K, and the Platinum is going to be $56,000. All of these prices include destination, and as promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save nearly $6,000 off the MSRP of a 2024 Toyota Crown. There is a broker by the name of Jim. He is one of the largest Toyota brokers in the United States, and he's got plenty of selection with his partner dealerships. He's also got some of the best Toyota pricing in the country. For instance, I recently bought a 2024 Toyota 4Runner from him, and I got the vehicle at $2,000 under invoice. So with the Crown, a XLE that goes for about $42,000, you can get it for $36,700. So that is a substantial savings right there. And he does have a lot of selection. Most of his dealerships are out in Pennsylvania, but he also has some dealerships out of the West Coast as well. So personally, when I used his brokering service, I used it twice now, actually. The 4Runner is the second vehicle I bought from him, and I had it shipped from PA to North Carolina, which cost about $600. Jim has plenty of excellent shipping service connects, and they are all reasonably priced, but you can obviously pick up the vehicle at Pennsylvania or at one of his West Coast dealerships. If you're interested in working with him, he just has a phone number. You simply text him. Don't bother calling, just text him. Go to the Leasehackr forum, look over his inventory sheet, and choose a model that you're interested in. Simply text him about it, and when you do reach out and text him, mention my channel, Meyn Motor Group, and he will take $50 off of his broker fee that he charges, because there is a broker fee for using Jim's services to get these excellent Toyota prices. But it's definitely worth it because, especially in North Carolina where I live, all of these Toyota dealerships, they are on some serious nonsense. They play a lot of games, a lot of shenanigans. So I was just done with it, and anytime I need a Toyota product, I reach out to Jim every single time. But for my audience, he will take $50 off of his fee. So hopefully you appreciate this resource and the information that I dropped in this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're an owner of the Toyota Crown, let us know how you like it. So it's an interesting vehicle, obviously. This market clearly has love for the SUVs. And with the Crown, they tried to raise the step-in height of this car a little bit to mimic an SUV, but the reality is it still feels like stepping inside of a traditional sedan. It doesn't feel super high up off the ground by any means, but I suppose it is nice that it's a little bit easier to get in and out of than regular sedans. And also we have a regular trunk here. It's not a hatchback, but it's okay. The trunk is plenty spacious. I have no issues fitting in the back of this car either. You have plenty of rear legroom, so I'm satisfied with the Crown. I think it'll serve a lot of families well as a sedan because it is pretty big and spacious on the inside, plenty of features as we already saw. But yeah, if you purchase one, I would definitely like to hear from you. But thank you so much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye.